Hey guys, I'm John.
And I'm David.
And we're back with another Gunpla review.
Aren't you so happy?
Yep. Anyways, today we're bringing you the high-grade UC 1-to-144 Sazabi.
That's a goddamn 1-to-144.
Yeah, that's a 1-to-140. You want to get that Gelgoog real quick and bring that over here just so you can see this? This is the Master Grade 1-to-100 Gelgoog.
Master Grade 1-to-100.
Yeah, you can see he's pretty big. I mean, that's a 1-to-144, guys.
It's not fun.
Don't mess with that. Anyways, there's your Gelgoog back. We'll be doing a review of that later. But, anyways, I built this kit a while back. I still have not painted and panel lined it, so you guys are going to get to see what it looks like straight out of the box with a straight build. It was a great kit while I was building it. I had a lot of fun. I mean, there's not a whole lot else to that. I mean, it's a great kit. So let's go ahead and get into more details. You can see all the accessories and everything. So anyways, here we have the kit itself, which is just very, very well proportioned. It's very well constructed. I mean, yeah, it's great. Anyways, into articulation. The head can rotate 360 degrees, easy, no problems, nothing gets in the way. At least I thought nothing got in the way.
You thought wrong.
I guess so. There we go. Anyways, 360 degrees. It can look up and down. The piece comes off. I'll take that off just for all intents and purposes. And it can do the chicken bob. The mono eye in here can also move if you decide that that's what you want to do with it. It can move all the way off to the side there. And come on, work with me. It's always easier when you're not doing this on camera for whatever reason. And it can move all the way off to the other side too. Anyways, put this back on here. And you can see that really awesome aftermarket mono eye that Wes installed in there. I don't know if you can see that. Anyways, moving on to the arms. They can come out about that far and go back about that far. They rotate 360 degrees. This piece can move up and down. The shoulder pad can also move independently. The arms can go out that far, which is pretty good. They rotate at the bicep. They bend a little bit more than 90 degrees. And the hands wiggle and rotate. Moving on back here. These pieces right here can move up and down and side to side. The fuel tanks wiggle and rotate. And these pieces, if you pull up and out, open up to reveal your funnels, which I'll get to in accessories. Moving on, the waist can only rotate about 180 in each direction, and that's because of the bulky side skirts and everything else. The skirts themselves, this can rotate and move up and down a bit, which is really nice. You can move that up and down and rotate some. The front skirts are actually molded individually. You don't need to cut those for anything. So those you can, yeah, they're good. The legs, when you move the side skirts out of the way, the front skirts can move that far and do the Spartan kick. They can rotate, or they can bend a little bit more than 90 degrees at the knee joint. The feet are actually pretty well articulated. They can actually separate from the inner frame just a little bit. They move forward and backwards, rotate side to side, some more rotation here, and it's pretty good for such a huge bulky kit. So that is it for articulation. Let's move on to accessories here. Here you have its massive shield, which simply clamps into the arm slot right there using that peg. And that'll just fit right on there, no problems. And he can hold it up, no problems. It's very lightweight. You don't need to worry about weight issues with him. Balance issues, on the other hand.
Irony!
Anyways, in the back of the shield you have this piece here, which comes right out. And you attach the beam effect to it, which this is a really nice beam effect, by the way. And it plugs right into the hand, and it has a little peg on it, which you see on a lot of master grades. And that'll just lock it in place. It won't fall out. It won't go anywhere, it won't do anything. It's kind of a pain to get it in there, though. If I can do this correctly here. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother with that. But it'll just plug right in if you take the hand apart and fill that in. Anyways, you have its beam scatter gun, beam shotgun, beam gun, whatever you want to call it. It's got a couple different names. And, of course, you have a hand molded specifically to hold the rifle. You have 2 beam sabers, which the beam effects look really cool. They're also the same ones you'll see on the HGUC Sinanju. Not Shinanj, for those of you that seem to pronounce it like that. And then you get the extra funnel bits here that these clear beam effects don't come with this, but you can cut them out of the runners that hold your regular beam effects from your beam sabers, carve them down, and they'll fit right in. And what you can do with these is, if you go back to what I was saying with articulation, you open these up here, take these 3 out, and you can, this is very simply, plug these ones right into these slots here. It's kind of a pain to get them all aligned properly, but you can do it, and it gives it a really, really cool effect. I haven't cut it out for the other 3 yet, but I will eventually at some point or another, whenever I get around to painting and panel lining this. And then the last thing that comes with it is the open dramatic hand, which looks really, really good with the kit. Yeah, it gives it some interesting, intricate poses. A few last things I want to point out about the kit itself. For whatever reason, this leg likes to pop off a lot from this ball joint. I don't know why. It might just be mine. It might just be the mold, but just be careful with that. And one other small little thing that I want to point out that I really love about this kit is that there are pseudo inner frame pieces, and they're all kind of this gunmetal kind of glossy kind of finish, and it just looks really, really nice with the kit. The high grade new Gundam does the exact same thing. So anyways, that's it for the kit. All in all, I got to give it a 9 out of 10.
Way to do it without me getting the camera.
Yeah. I got to give it a 9 out of 10 overall. And the only reason I don't give it a 10 out of 10 is just for the that small issue with the leg, and it sometimes has some balance issues. But besides that, it looks great. It's got a lot of good detail. The inner frame is just sexy. It's got a lot of good articulation, and you can mount it on these cheapo plastic action bases that come with seat kits. So anyways, yeah, they both hate me for getting stands. It's okay though. You'll get a stand someday. Anyways, someday. So anyways, that's it for our review of the HGUC Sazabi. We hope you enjoy it, and until next time,
Enjoy your build.